So I went over to Micro Center, and if you don't know, Micro Center is a PC part shop, and it's just like heaven in there. Except there's nerds everywhere, so I don't know if it's like heaven. But you walk in, and as far as the eye can see, they have every PC part you could ever want. And you know when you usually go to places like this, and you need one thing, and you go to ask somebody at the store, they have no idea what the fuck you're asking about. You're like, hey, I need a nail this size. This is the nail I have. And they're like, oh, yeah, the paint's over on that aisle. And you're like, okay. And you just kind of like stroll off until you find what you're looking for yourself. Micro Center was like the exact opposite experience for me. I walked in and I was like, hey, man, I've been looking for JT Boogie 14 to drop the Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. And I'm like looking for this motherboard, and I look on the shelves, and the shelves, they look like a hurricane has rolled in and everybody needs to buy a computer to run their house. It's like all empty. So I walk up to a dude, I'm like, hey bro, I'm looking for this specific motherboard. I don't see it. It says you guys have it online. And he's like, oh yeah, there's been a shit ton of people in today. I got a bunch in the back, no problem. And he goes, hey, you're getting a new motherboard that supports like AM4. Are you getting a Ryzen processor too? And I was like, yes. And he's like, which one? And I was like, bruh. And he was like, are you also getting new RAM with it too? I assume you are. It's over there on that aisle if you need that too. And I was like, thank the fucking Lord. I showed up and this guy knows exactly what I'm looking for. Picked up everything I needed. I downloaded the RAM. I bought all that shit. And I was like, all right, let me get the fuck out of here. I grabbed all my stuff, bought it, came home. I was ready to go. And then my mounting bracket for my CPU fan got stolen. I was planning on having my PC upgraded today. Brand new motherboard, processor, and RAM. But the fucking delivery driver stole my CPU cooler mounting bracket. He straight fucking stole it. I have a CPU cooler, and it's like a cooler that's like maybe 3 or 4 years old, but it's fantastic. It's a Noctua cooler. It's one of the best air coolers that's on the market. It's really, really good. I had it mounted with a Intel CPU, right? The thing is that when I bought this thing, it was before they had created a mounting kit for the AM4 stuff, which is what the Ryzen processors are, you know? And the Ryzen processors at the time were very, very new when I bought this thing. So now if you buy the same cooler that I buy, they have that mounting kit if you buy it now. But if you don't, they'll sell it to you for $7. So I was like, $7, let me just order this. I already have back there, I already have my CPU, motherboard, and RAM. I just need this mounting kit that only works with this specific CPU cooler bought before it came with this mounting kit for this specific CPU. And I heard a doorbell, and I knew that it was my delivery yesterday. I was waiting all day for it to show up so that I could build my computer, and I was like, sick. I'm gonna have this awesome build. Tomorrow when I stream, I'll be able to come into my stream, be like, hey everybody, I upgraded my PC, things are great, etc. I walked to the door. I made it to the door not less than 20 seconds after this delivery happened. The car started to drive away right when I opened the door. I opened the door. Tucked under the mat is my package. And I think to myself, great, let me grab my package. I grab it. The end that I grab, I can already feel that there's nothing there. And I think to myself, this is not a big product, but that's a little weird. I slide it out. As I slide it out, I turn the package towards me, and the top of it is cut from end to end and wide open. And I look inside, and it's fucking gone. Like there's nothing in there. It's just empty. So I open up, I look under the mat to see if it fell out or if anything. I look around the yard, and I'm like, dude, okay, nobody could have gotten to my house, cut this open, and then looked at it before I got here. It's like not possible. So very clearly this was cut open when the delivery driver slid it under my mat. And he slid it in the way that you could see into the fucking package under the mat. I'm like, bro, it's very clear this delivery driver knew this shit wasn't in here when he delivered it. He was like, whatever. And just fucking slid it under the mat. And I was like, come the fuck on. You can't even do anything with this fucking mounting bracket unless you have the exact same CPU cooler and CPU that I have. It's the most niche theft of all time. There's like 3 other humans on the fucking planet that are in the exact same conundrum as me. It's such a niche thing to fucking steal. It's crazy. So I'm sitting there like, are you kidding me? He just drove away. So I immediately call Amazon. I say, hey, your delivery driver drove away seconds ago. Like, did it fall out in the truck? Is it like, you know, what's the deal? Can you call the delivery driver? And Amazon was like, oh no, we can't call the delivery driver. That doesn't make any sense. We'll just send you a new one. And I'm like, okay, well, you're going to send me a good one, a new one. I'm sure it'll be here tomorrow, right? And they're like, yeah, it'll be there ASAP. You'll have it Tuesday evening. And I was like, Tuesday evening? You motherfuckers. I'm like, I gotta wait another 2 days because your delivery driver straight stole my package. My PC currently, my CPU is having tons of issues and it gets super hot if I play anything that's like even remotely demanding. So I can play most fighting games, that's not a problem, but I can't play Monster Hunter. I can't play like fucking, if I wanted to play like, I don't know, Apex, or if I wanted to play like any, like Remnant. Remember when I tried to stream Remnant and my PC crashed? Anything like that. So I've been meaning to upgrade my PC for a while so that I could stream and play games a little better, right? So I wanted to get a Ryzen CPU because they're multi-core and, you know, they're better for streaming and stuff like that. So I've been planning to upgrade for a while. I spent like $600 on a new processor and CPU, or motherboard and RAM, and I was like, this is it. I'm ready to upgrade to improve my stream. And then immediately this motherfucker stole a $7 mounting bracket. If that dude brings it back, I'll give him $7 so he could buy his own mounting bracket. I'll give you the $7. You can have it. I don't care. I'll buy it off of you. I'll buy my mounting bracket off of you. Elder Death says, I've got your Amazon package, $14, buddy, cough it up. Dude, I'd be down. I'd actually give him $14. I'd just give them the money.